Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Teacher and the School Curriculum, interpreting and analyzing the K-12 MATATAG curriculum, a presentation prepared by Rosel Bryan, Omega Ram Emmanuel, Cuenco Chelsea Gale, and Tumulak Frishan. But before anything else, let's know first what is Matatag Curriculum. Matatag Curriculum is a recalibrated K-12 curriculum launched by the Philippine Department of Education in 2023 to make basic education more relevant and focused. Its goals are to decongest the curriculum by reducing competencies, strengthen foundational skills like literacy and numeracy, and focus on holistic development, promoting learner well-being, and supporting teachers. It also aims to produce competent and job-ready citizens and is being pilot implemented starting in the 2024-2025 school year.
First is we have the behavioral curriculum. It emphasizes a structured and systematic approach to learning where students' actions and behaviors are shaped through reinforcement and consistent practice. It focuses on observable learning outcomes and ensures that students develop foundational skills such as literacy, numeracy, and character formation, especially in the early grades. Teachers play a guiding role by providing feedback and reinforcement like praises or rewards to encourage positive learning behaviors and ensure mastery through repetition and structured activities. Second is we have the philosophical foundation of the curriculum reflects the belief that learning is an active and experiential process in line with the progressivist philosophy. It promotes holistic education that goes beyond academics, nurturing creativity, values, and lifelong learning. This foundation recognizes that students learn best through meaningful experiences and social interactions, which help them develop communication skills and critical thinking while constructing their own understanding of the world. Third is we have the psychological foundation. Psychological foundation draws from key learning theories such as behaviorism, cognitivism, and constructivism to explain how students think, learn, and grow. It focuses on understanding learning's mental processes and developmental stages to design appropriate and effective instruction. Through this, teachers can adapt strategies that cater to individual learning needs, helping students not just acquire knowledge but also develop problem-solving and reflective thinking skills. Fourth is we have the sociological foundation. The sociological foundation highlights the importance of cultural relevance and social interaction in learning. It encourages diversity, inclusion, and cultural sensitivity, aligning with Filipino values and worldviews. The Matatag curriculum reflects these true themes and texts that promote respect, empathy, and global awareness. It also supports the development of intercultural understanding, helping students build social responsibility while appreciating their own identity and heritage. Fifth is we have the historical foundation. The historical foundation emphasizes the evolution and continuous improvement of the Philippine educational system. The Matatag curriculum, as part of the K-12 program, builds on lessons learned from various curriculum implementations to simplify and strengthen learning continuity from kindergarten to grade 12. It aims to improve literacy and communication skills while ensuring mastery and relevance through focus, streamlined competencies that address the needs of modern learners. Finally, we have the legal foundation. Is anchored on the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, Republic Act number 10533, which mandates a learner-centered, research-based, and developmentally appropriate curriculum. This law serves as the basis for the K-12 and Matatag curricula, promoting education that equips students with critical 21st century skills such as literacy, numeracy, and problem solving. It also reinforced the Department of Education goal of creating a curriculum that is inclusive, responsive, and geared toward lifelong learning and national development.
Now let's move to the elements of curriculum design, First is the intent. Intent is this defines what the curriculum aims to achieve. In this case, the intent evolves across key stages. We have the key stage 1, the grade 2 to 3. It is the literacy focus using L1 as a resource. We have key stage 2, the grade 4 to 6. It is the language focus developing communicative competence. Next is the Key Stage 3, which is the grade 7 to 10. It is the text focus, critical analysis, and multimodal composition. Second is the content. This is what is taught at each stage. We have the Key Stage 1, the phonological awareness, phonics, vocabulary, grammar, text comprehension, and composition. We have the Key Stage 2, the listening, reading, speaking, writing, viewing, and representing. We have the Key Stage 3, the literary, informational, and transactional text. Next is the learning experiences. Learning experiences is these are how the content is delivered and what activities students engage in. We have the Key Stage 1, one-way developmental approach with shared, guided, and independent reading. We have the Key Stage 2, communicative language teaching or CLT with group discussions and real-life tasks. We have Key Stage 3, genre-based approach with explicit teaching of text structures. We have the fourth one, which is the evaluation. This is how learning is assessed. We have the Key Stage 1, the observations, recordings, and simple tasks to assess basic literacy. We have Key Stage 2, assessment of effective language use, social linguistic competence, and translanguaging. We have the Key Stage 3, the multimodal assessments using print, visual, and digital text to measure comprehension, analysis, and creation. These four elements work together to create a cohesive and effective curriculum, with each stage building upon the previous one to achieve specific learning outcomes. Next is the examples. We have intent, the grade level standards. These standards outline what learners should be able to do at the end of the grade. Example, the grade 2, demonstrate oracy, decode high-frequency words, develop conversational vocabulary, and comprehend appropriate text. Second is the content or the learning competencies. It is where content is broken down into specific measurable skills that learners must achieve within each grade level and quarter. Examples are the recognize rhymes in chant, poems, and stories, comprehend stories by noticing important elements, the characters, settings, and events. Next is the learning experiences or the example activities. These are the activities and instructional strategies used to deliver the content and achieve the learning competencies. Example activities are grade 2, Quarter 1, the pre-listening activities with sight word reading, retelling stories using picture books, segmenting onset and rhyme, oral assessments through role-playing and interviews. Next is the evaluation. Evaluation or the assessment tools. This involves the tools and methods used to assess whether the learner have achieved the learning competencies and grade level standards. The assessment tools are the portfolios, journals, authentic tasks, anecdotal records, self-evaluation or student reflections, peer evaluations, rubrics for formative and summative purposes. These examples illustrate how the curriculum design elements are concretely applied in grade 2 setting, ensuring that there are clear goals, the intent, the specific skills to be learned, the content, and the engaging activities, the learning experiences, and ways to measure measure student progress or the evaluation. Now we have the horizontal articulation. This refers to the connection and integration between different subject areas at the same grade level. It ensures that learning in one area supports and reinforces learning in other areas. The Matatag example is the Matatag curriculum emphasizes that language skills developed in language learning areas are crucial for success in other subjects. Or, in short, horizontal articulation is about making sure that what you learn in one class helps you in other class during the same school year. Next is the vertical articulation. This refers to the progression of learning from one level to the next. It ensures that concepts are introduced in the simplified form and then revisited in more complex ways as students move up through the grades. The Matatag approach is that the Matatag curriculum uses a spiral progression where basic concepts are learned first and then revisited with increasing complexity in subsequent grades. It is about building on what you learned in previous years so you understand more complex ideas as you move up into school. Or in other words, horizontal connects learning across subject within the same grade level, while the vertical is connects learning across different grade levels, building complexity over time. By implementing both horizontal and vertical articulation, the Matatag curriculum aims to create a well-rounded and cohesive learning experience for students.
The Matatag curriculum follows the basics principles in designing and improving education. Basics stands for balance, articulation, sequence, integration, continuity, and scope. These guide how lessons are planned and connected for students. First is balance. The curriculum aims to balance knowledge, skills, and values. This means students don't just memorize lessons, but also learn to think, communicate, and act responsibly. Second is articulation. It connects lessons smoothly across grade levels from K to 12, so that what is learned in one grade supports the next. This helps students build stronger foundations. Third is sequence. Lessons are arranged from easy to difficult and simple to complex. For example, learners first study basic reading and writing, then move to analyzing and creating their own text. Fourth is integration. Learning is connected to real-life situations and other subjects. For instance, English can be used to understand science or express ideas about the environment. The fifth is continuity. Skills are repeated and deepened each year through spiral progression. This ensures learners to keep improving and mastering what they learned before. Sixth is scope. The curriculum covers a wide range of topics and skills, such as reading, writing, speaking, and listening. It also includes global and local themes to make learning meaningful.
And now let's have the curriculum design model. The Matatag English curriculum follows a learner-centered design because it focuses on the student's needs, interests, and abilities. Example: in class, students might read a story, discuss its meaning, and then write their own version or perform a short play about it. These helps them learn English while expressing their own ideas. With that, here's our reflection. The Mata curriculum represents a significant shift, a more focused and effective educational experience. For us learners, it signifies curriculum that prioritizes foundational skills, offers a more manageable workload, and equips them with the relevant competencies needed to thrive in today's world. For your reference, here are the sources. Thank you and goodbye.